What's up, both? The name is Gearhart, and it's that time again. It's that time again for another Wi-Fi battle. This one is against Lukemaster12. This is not my stylist. This is a clothespin. But we have the same team as before. The ever so amazing Panther, the Cat Dog Houndoom, Legion. That's wheezing. Seismitoad. I always forget your name. And then you have Electros, Eddie the Eel, Pac-Man, which is a game over, I guess. We have Lime Lemon, the reverse of Lemon Lime, which I have later. So we're gonna go ahead and go see what Lukemaster thing is bringing today. It's gonna. Well, here's what I said. This is a RU team, but he's kind of bringing some OU stuff. Just kidding. He's not even bringing anything. That's funny. Because he has Tentacruel, Houndoom, probably Mega, I'd imagine, Typhlosion, Mightyena, Noivern, and Glaceon. Right now, I'm really seeing that ground, I think. Well, Pac-Man's going to be, like, doing kind of work, but right now I'm obviously just going to open up with the lead, just as long as I don't see any rocks. He does have a spinner, though, but right now I'm seeing that ground wallops this team completely, which means that our ticket to winning is most likely... There's nobody with Earthquake on this team at all, except, obviously, the Seismitoad, so we're going to see what the lead is. Okay, so that's the Diamond and Pearl. Right now, I got the music before this. I made this team. I got all the music except Music 13 because that's not available in Alpha Sapphire. But Lukemaster12, we're gonna see. I'm gonna open up with Lime Lemon. Okay, we're gonna see what his open. Okay, it's Houndoom. I'd imagine it's Mega. This has to be its Mega because I don't think anything else is Mega. So we're just gonna U-turn because right now I'm not about to take Shadow Ball. Not about to take Shadow Ball. Or Shadow Ball, what am I saying? Dark Pulse. I am Scarfed. This thing is probably Mega. Houndoom here. Houndoom here is going to be tough. Very tough. So Houndoom, it is Mega Houndoom, but I'm faster than it. Just hold your horses. This dog from Hades ain't going to do nothing to me. Because I'm just going to drop in a U-turn, just right out of here. Completely. That does quite a bit. That's amazing. Pretty amazing. So we're gonna just switch out right here to take the No, I forgot I have Early Bird. I don't have Flash Fire. I was about to switch into my Houndoom, but that doesn't make any sense. I forgot to take a picture of this guy's team. What am I thinking? If I remember correctly, it was Noivern, Glaceon. Well, you get the idea. I believe I can just go into Magikoopa here. That's his nickname, because I can't think of a nickname for a Seismitoad. It's all warty. I didn't want to nickname it. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I nickname this thing Wart Jr.? There's a character from Animal Crossing, which is a frog. This thing's covered in warts, so what am I thinking? Anyways, he does go for the Nasty Plot. It is scary, but right now I really don't see a reason to just go for the Earth Power. Or I could go for Scald, but... which one does more damage right now? Let me double check really quickly. That's 80 versus 90. Earth Power is our best bet, but hopefully he's going to just stay in and go for the Flamethrower. But I am a Special Wall. I'm going to eat that up, that's what I thought. Even though it's a 10% chance of a burn, it's really not, because I'm going to get burned anyways. And he's going to live. It's tough. I think I can definitely outspeed and do stuff right now. I'm going to have to take another Flamethrower while I set up rocks. I know he has the Tentacruel to rapid spin them out later, but I can't run this risk of not getting rocks up. I know I'm just... Destiny Bond! Oh, what are we playing with here? We're playing with fire. A fiery dog. But I am going to get up the rocks just because I'm not about to play with that. I'm not about to play around with a Destiny Bonding Houndoom. Did I just say... Yeah, okay, I said that right. I thought I said Destiny-ing Bond, which kind of doesn't really make any sense. And because I did that, I can completely keep this alive, and I can also drop a Toxic. This thing is toxic. I'm kind of not that stupid. I'm not going to lose my Special Wall so soon. I'm going to Toxic him, and unfortunately, there goes my Toxic, just off into another dimension. That's tough, man. It is really tough. But this thing is going to... Hang on. Darn it, I really wanted to... I'm gonna keep this alive, but I can't really do anything. I really can't. What can I do? Because he's just gonna Destiny Bond. I really need to get this Toxic on. I really do. But I need to check the moves out of everything. That'll kill him. I'll just get walloped. once again, walloped. I'm not... Man, I can't really do anything to this thing without something dying. Do I run the risk for another Toxic? I could go for an Earth Power, predicting the switch into Tentacruel. I could. I'm gonna go for the Toxic. Again. Somebody's just gonna stay in a Destiny Bond again, not even... I mean, that's not a bad play, but am I able... This time I do hit the Toxic. The one question is this thing going to live? Okay, sometimes I don't forget to close the door, and then people can just kick in the door, just like... What are you doing? But I've had somebody come in while I was recording, and I had just throw out the recording, but luckily it wasn't battles like this. Now, unfortunately, this thing did live, so right now, I feel like... Do I let this thing go down? He has a ton of special Pokemon, but I do have an Assault Vest Electros, so what do I do? So I'm gonna see. Let's see if we're gonna go for the hidden power this time. Is that grass? No, that's... What? That did a ton of damage. But the Houndoom is gonna go down. That burn just, I guess, wore me out. So this is a weird start, but that might be an issue. So, I guess I'm gonna go right back into Mesprit here, just so I can get a pivot switch again, just kind of like what I did originally. Just kind of like what I did originally. So Mightyena gonna come out here. Actually, is it Intimidate? I don't think it matters. It will matter on the off chance he might be Moxie. He is Moxie, so that is a thing. Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, Size Shock. I can't do anything into this. I'm just gonna go for the U-turn to try to avoid a Moxie boosted doggy here. This guy is running with all the dogs. Who let the dogs out, man? Come on. Who? If you probably weren't conscientious enough to know what song that is around 2002, well, there you go. But I'm just going to go right into Legion, the Legion of the Defenses. So Legion, he's going to come out here, take a crunch, and we're going to see how much damage that is going to do. That's going to... they're not going to do very much at all. That's great, and I don't think this thing can really do... Oh, Quick Feet! This thing is Quick Feet. It took me a while to realize that, because I'm so used to either seeing Intimidate in the game, or Moxie in the other ones. I've never seen Quick Feet Mightyena. It's like, what is going on here? But that does mean it outspeeds me, but regardless, it didn't outspeed me anyways. So, we're just going to drop a Sludge Bomb predicting, because it's using the Facade this time. We're going to see how much damage that's going to do. That's going to do a little bit more, but this Sludge Bomb should be able to take it out. Because I'm not about to switch, or go for the Flamethrower. He goes into his Typhlosion, I want to say. Yeah? Typhlosion. That's what we want to do. Right now it's 5-4. We're going to see what he's going to go out into next. Right now I'm in my defensive Pokemon. But I kind of had to make this de facto thing. Because now Toxic Joker's his next move. He kind of walls me with that. And he probably will now be able to get off a free Rapid Spin. Alright. Fair enough. But this is a big risk. We're going to see as he goes for the Rapid Spin. That gives me a free turn. I could have switched out, but I need residual damage on this Tentacruel. If I can get residual damage on this Tentacruel, then I can just let everything go away. All my troubles. Even though it does have the Black Sludge, the Will-O-Wisp should counteract it. I knew I could get off a Will-O-Wisp because I kind of knew he was going to go for the Rapid Spin, so pretty simple right there, buddy. So right now, right here, right now, I really feel like going into this thing is perfect. Really? Yes. No, yes. Because I can threaten him out with something. If I remember correctly, he has his Tentacruel, Typhlosion, Glaceon, and Noivern remaining. Glalie, once again, might be a good thing. Knock off! Oh my goodness! Why didn't I think of that? I was so used to thinking him, like, setting up toxic spikes or something. So that could be a problem, because now I have nothing to really take any special attacks from the Typhlosion, because that might be Specs, or the Noivern, which also might be Specs. They got their both glasses on, they're just like doing the whole glare, you know, no. Alright, so this Thunder Punch, we're going to see, I'm going to go straight with the Thunder Punch as this Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb's going to do quite a bit of damage and snag the poison. Well in. I think I'll be able to take this thing out with this Thunder Punch, because Electros don't joke around. He is Eddie the Eel. He's just gonna He's just gonna walk up to your house, kick in the door, and then interrupt your recordings, like always, huh? Huh? Are you hearing this? They're not hearing this. They're probably asleep, taking a nap. Out comes a Typhlosion, though, and I really don't know. I really don't know what I can do to take this. I could go into... You know what? I think I might let this thing go down because he only has the Noivern and Glaceon left. Panther can take care of that and much more. So, Panther the cat dog, Houndoom, you know. Because who let the dogs out here? But we got this thing in here. I'm just going to go straight for the knockoff to hopefully knock off any Choice Specs or Choice Scarf. Going to go straight for the Eruption, and that's going to be a dead Elite Sir. Not dead to knock dead. I got to keep that in my head. So right here, this could be a problem. The question is, I am specially defensive. I don't really have anything else specially defensive. Nothing can really take that. Theoretically, I could sacrifice my Scarfer. But is that worth the risk? I don't know if he's Specs or Scarf at this point in time. I don't even think I outspeed. I'm not even 100 speed with this. So this could be a make or break thing. If I can just get in on this, if I can just wear this thing down, I might be just throwing out the Sprite right now. Because it might have expired, but we're going to find out. I'm going to go straight for the Psyshock here. And... Oh, Perfect! That worked perfectly. Perfectly! As it's not going to kill, but it's going to bring it down to a range where Eruption won't be doing that much to Houndoom. I can set up nasty plots and just sweep all the way down past noon. I don't know when driving had to do with time, but I'm locked into Psyshock. He's just going to be locked into Eruption. That is going to... It might not actually take it out. Okay, so it did with a crit, but that kind of mattered, but it also kind of didn't, because now I can just go into my Houndoom here. Panther the Houndoom. I would say it's cat dog, just because Panther's a cat and it's a dog, so cat dog. I'm going to go for the nasty plot, because I can take any eruptions. Plus, I am specially defensive. All three of his remaining Pokemon are specially defensive. They are specially defensive, so out comes the Noivern here. As I nasty plot, I do have a I was about to say Chople. That would help, partially, not in this situation. But this, I am specially attack Raise. And now I can just go for Dark Pulses. This thing might be Choice Scarfed. Oh, wow, I take it. And I live, and here comes the Dark Pulse, just right in your... Oh, it's not going to do that much. I feel like it should, but... so be it. I am going to... Theoretically, I could do this right now. I think I could. I could live this, go for another Dark Pulse. But do I should... I could be cheeky and just go for the rest right here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, until here comes the flinch. Just watch. Flinch a crit. Nope, I live and get off the rest. End with this Chesto Berry. I really want to show off how Early Bird works to everybody out there. Everybody out there. So I'm able to get this off. There's the Chesto Berry. And, yep. And I really want to show off Early Bird, so I'm going to get off this Dark Pulse, hopefully. Hopefully. There's the Air Slash. If I get flinched here, that kind of makes sense. I'm not mad at that because I got at least 2 flinch-free turns. That's not proper English. Flinch-free turns. That is a mouthful. But I'm probably going to be flinched here. No, I'm not. And here it comes. That's a KO'd. KO'd little dragon. That's not a little dragon. Maybe into Goliath, maybe? But... So out comes the 40 below Glaceon, and I'm not sure what he wants to do. I'm going to go for the rest, just on the... There's the substitute. So I'm not sure what that did. I'm not sure what he was thinking. I am going to go for the rest. Now, keep in mind, this is how it works. I rest, and I'm asleep the next turn, and then I wake up the following turn. So I don't have anything. So right now, I have to burn a turn of sleep. I don't know what 40 below here is going to do. Because as far as I know, you can either have Signal Beam, Shadow Ball, or Ice moves. But all of those except Signal Beam don't do much. So I am going to go for the Flamethrower, even though it doesn't matter. It goes for the Shadow Ball. I do resist that, and that's not stab. That's not stab at all. So I am going to resist that. I am going to stay asleep, because theoretically this is just not going to work. So, right now, 40 Below is sitting there behind that beanbag. I wish I could just hacky sack it out of there, but instead I am going to wake up on this turn. The power of Early Bird Houndoom. I wanted to show off Early Bird in one of these battles. I can finally just show off Early Bird Houndoom, or just Early Bird in general, because here comes a Shadow Ball. Once again, it's not doing very much. To be honest, I would have gone for the ice moves, but I am going to wake up here and go for the Flamethrower because of Early Bird. So if you, anybody who's watching, want to try out Early Bird, well, there you go. You have your Early Bird. It does work. You wake up after the first turn of sleep just because of that. Early Bird. Early Bird. Early Bird. We're going to go for the Flamethrower here. I'm not sure if he's going to go for another substitute or not, but we're going to see. Goes for the Hidden Power. Which... Oh, Hidden Power, Rock or Ground? Oh boy. But we're going to see if this +2, that's going to destroy that thing. And I might be at a range where... Why wasn't he going for the Hidden Power before? I'm not sure if that's either Rock fighting... What would that be? It can't be Rock. It has to be Hidden Power, Ground. That's definitely Hidden Power, Ground, because what ice gets super affected by Fire, Rock, Ground, Fighting, and of course Ground wallops all three of those. So we're gonna see, as I go for the Dark Pulse, we're gonna see if I can live this. This thing is, oh, I don't think we're living that. Did you just see him eat that up? He's just eating his dinner right now. It is 7:50. So that is, and a Houndoom, an Early Bird Houndoom sweep. So if you did enjoy, slap the thumbs button up. I don't know what dictionary I'm using, but upside the head. And if you wanted to keep the boat afloat, and I will. I think it was a good battle though. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I think it's time for Get Off the Boat. So if you do want to battle me, you can just contact me on Twitter and Just Dewott. I don't really know what my outro is. When I completely come back, you will see what my new outro is. So until then, I guess Just Dewott.